What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of BWT. I'm your host, Teddy, and today we will be recapping the Soul Series between the Dodgers and the Padres. Um, Great start to the MLB season, 2024. Now we got to wait a week for uh, more meaningful baseball until January, or actually until October. So can't wait. Um, Before we get into that, make sure you guys are tuning into all the other shows on the Refuse to Lose network. Carl Talking College, RBO. You got FFC. You got Dave's Doghouse. You got King's Talk with Joe Jordan. You got In the Red Corner with Ty, Ricky, and Fast Camp. And you also have the main show, Refuse to Lose, hosted by Dave, Tomo, and Joe. Make sure you guys are clicking a like on this video. Make sure you guys are sharing this video, commenting on this video, so that we can get these numbers up. Also, make sure you guys are clicking the subscribe button for the YouTube channel so that you will not miss any other baseball news throughout the entire season. And all those other shows that I mentioned before, make sure you are also subscribing to their channels on YouTube so that you won't miss a video that they drop. Also, we have Instagram chats. We've got a baseball chat, NFL chat, NBA chat, mixed in with WNBA, college basketball, men's and women's, college football. We've got a combat chat, which is boxing, UFC, and WWE, mainly boxing. And we also have a soccer chat, and we are starting up a couple new chats, hockey, and can't remember what the other one is, but we are expanding to other sports as well. So make sure you guys are clicking the link in the description to become a member so that you can get access to those chats. There are 3 levels of the membership. You got the pro level, then the all-star, then superstar. Each level is a different price, and based on whichever level you get different perks. So now that we've gone over that information, let's get right into this series because it was a good one. Game 1 of the MLB year was Tyler Glasnow versus Yu Darvish. Tyler Glasnow went 5 innings, giving up 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 4 walks, 3 Ks. I didn't think he was going to go out there and lose his command like he did. If you guys were watching my last video that I did with Jovan, where we predicted the outcome of the series, I mentioned that Glasnow in his last 2 spring training games was lights out. I think he only allowed 1 hit in those 2 outings. He had at least like 6 Ks in both outings. So for him to come out here and walk guys, it was alarming. Yu Darvish went three innings and 2/3, giving up 2 hits, 1 run, no earned runs, 3 walks, and 3 Ks. He was put into a tough position in the top of the 3rd inning, and he was able to get out of it with no runs allowed, striking out the last batter. And after he got really excited. I'm ready for baseball to come back, man. I'm ready for those big celebrations of pimp jobs when people hit home runs, the bat flips, the walk-offs, the exciting diving plays, everything like that, man. I'm ready for it, man. It's been a long off season. with high hopes for all teams. If you are new to this channel, I am a Yankee fan, so I have very high hopes for my New York Yankees this season. If you want to know where I have them finishing and all the other teams finishing in the division where they stand in, go click on my YouTube channel and go to my recent lives. And we actually had an episode where Dave, Carl, and Jovan came on, and we predicted every division in baseball. So that's that. In the bottom of the third inning, Xander Bogaerts RBI single. Top of the fourth, Jason Hayward tied the game up with a sac fly. In the bottom of the fourth, Luis Campusano hit into a double play with the bases loaded with no outs. So a runner came in, put the Padres up 2-1. And then in the top of the eighth, Kike Hernandez tied the game up with a sac fly. And then this is the play that went viral. Gavin Lux hit a ground ball to first base. Jake Cronenworth went to go field it, and the ball went through his glove, literally through his glove. There was an actual hole in the glove. Like, you know, when people make errors and they just look at their glove, like, is there a hole in it? There was actually a hole in it. That brought in a run to go up 3-2. And then Mookie Betts came up, hit an RBI single to go up 4-2. And Ohtani came up with an RBI single to make it 5-2, which ended up being the final score. The winning pitcher for the game was Daniel Hudson. He goes 1-0 with a 0.0 ERA. The losing pitcher for that game was Johnny Brito, which they acquired through the Juan Soto trade from the Yankees. He is now 0-1 with a 54.00 ERA. The first save goes to Evan Phillips. He has a 0 ERA. That first game, man, it was tough to wake up for, right? Because they were playing in South Korea, so they played at 6 a.m. But I woke up, watched it, and I'm glad I did because it was a good baseball game. And then we got game two, right? All the hype. Yoshinobu Yamamoto makes his MLB debut going up against Joe Musgrove for the Padres. Musgrove went 2 2/3 of an inning, giving up 7 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, and ended up with a 16.88 ERA. And Yamamoto ended his MLB debut with only pitching 1 inning, 2 strikeouts, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 Ks, and ended the day with a 45.00 ERA, giving up 5 hits as well. His command was way off. First 3 batters, Xander Bogaerts got a base hit up the middle, past the diving Mookie Betts at short, and then he hit Tatis with a splitter, right? Every time I saw him throw a splitter in spring training, it was in the dirt or right at the knees, exactly where you want that pitch to be, but his control was way off. And then Jake Cronenworth came up. He tried to throw that splitter again. He hung it, and Jake Cronenworth ripped it down the line for an RBI triple to make the score 2-0, just like that, before Yamamoto was able to get his first out in the MLB. And then Ha-Seong Kim drove him in with a sac fly to go up 3-0. Luis Campusano with an RBI double to go up 4-0. And Tyler Wade with an RBI single to go up 5-0 in the first inning. And then in the bottom of the first, the Dodgers answered back with an RBI double from Will Smith. Bottom of the second, Shohei Ohtani came up with a sac fly, making the score 5-2. In the top of the third, Xander Bogaerts continued to swing a hot bat out there in Korea. 2 RBI single to make it 7-2. Tatis reached on an error, run scored. This defense for the Dodgers is what's going to be their kryptonite. It's going to be their kryptonite. Um, their offense can score runs. You'll see when I read off the final score of this game. Their offense is going to put up numbers. It's their defense, right? There were 2, 3 errors that led to runs in this game for the Padres. That was 8-2, and then Jake Cronenworth hit a sac fly to make it 9-2. In the bottom of the third, the Dodgers responded. James Outman hit a ground ball with runners on second and third, less than 1 out. He brought in a run. Jason Hayward followed that up with an RBI single to make it 9-4, and then Mookie Betts hit a 2 RBI double, almost hit it out. I thought it was gone when it left his bat. Hit off the wall, made the score 9-6. Jake Cronenworth also swung the bat well in this series. Another RBI single this time to make it 10-6. Mookie Betts 2 RBI home run for the first home run of the MLB season. He actually won a car, Hyundai, out there in Korea, like he needs a car. Shout out to Xavier Scruggs for sharing that information. If you don't know who Xavier Scruggs is, he is a former MLB ball player. Played for a couple seasons, and he also went over to play in Korea in the KBO. Right, he is an analyst at MLB Network now, and he also came on BWT. I had an interview with him. Great guy. Make sure you follow him, and to stay updated with baseball content as well. He's got his own podcast. Like I said, he's on MLB Network now. So whenever you guys feel like tuning into MLB Network, you'll probably see Xavier Scruggs on the TV. That made the score 10-8. And then Luis Campusano with an RBI double to make it 11-8. Jose Azocar reached on another error by the Dodgers defense, made the score 12-8. Will Smith came up with an RBI single to make it 12-9. Mookie Betts swung the bat extremely well in this series. He ended up with 6 hits. This one was a 2 RBI single to make it 12-11, and I thought the Dodgers were going to pull it off. An incredible comeback. But in the top of the 9th, Manny Machado deposits a changeup left middle over the fence for a 3 RBI home run to go up 15-11. And that was the final score. Michael King ended up getting the win, also acquired in that Juan Soto trade. He is 1-0. He pitched 3 1/3, giving up 4 hits, 3 earned runs, and 5 Ks. His ERA is an 8.1 right now. Yamamoto, again, his numbers let up 4 hits, 1 inning, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 Ks, 45.00 ERA. And Ranger Suarez got his first save of the season, pitching a close to flawless inning. He gave up a hit, and he ended up getting 2 strikeouts on the inning to secure the dub for the Padres. Both teams are 1-1 now. They take a little break, and they're back to spring training. Back to spring training for another week. Some people are a bit confused as to why they did this. They are trying to expand the game, right? If you look at the upcoming season, They have the Yankees are going to Mexico City actually this weekend to play a Mexican team down there in an exhibition game, which Trevor Bauer is going to pitch. So that is another way for him to show these MLB ball clubs that he is still able to pitch against MLB caliber players. Um, do not understand why he still isn't signed. Um, and going up against the Yankee lineup will definitely raise some eyebrows if he can get the job done. Um, you've got a series going over to London. You've got you've got a series that could possibly happen in Puerto Rico. You had the Red Sox go over to DR a couple weeks ago, played the Rays. So Manfred is trying to keep the game expanding to where these players come from, right? Because if you look at the game, it's not all just American players, right? You've got players from all over the world coming to America to play this beautiful game. Um, and it's good that we as an MLB are pushing the the games to go out there so that those fans can experience our highest level of baseball, right? Because they have their own professional leagues, but the MLB is the best of the best, right? You see people like Yamamoto, right? He just came over from Japan and he got lit up in the first inning playing in the MLB, right? He was the dude over there. One Cy Youngs, like the equivalent of the Cy Young, multiple MVPs, everything. And then his first inning in the major leagues lit up. So I mean, the MLB is the best of the best ball players, and it's awesome that we get to showcase that to these countries where these players come from. Um, and they're also giving them this break, right? They play two game set, and then there's another week before the MLB season starts up on Thursday. Um, I believe it's to get their body accustomed to this time zone again. They were out there for a full week before they were playing exhibition games against KBO All Stars. So I mean, it's a great thing for them to be pushing this. Manfred, great job. I have my feelings about you, but you're doing a great job with getting the game out to these other countries where these ball players come from. Um, I'm extremely excited about this MLB season coming up. Um, make sure you are liking this video. Make sure you comment. Make sure you share to any baseball fan that you know that is as excited as I am for the MLB season to come back. Just I just can't wait. Thursday is going to be an amazing day. We will be live either on my Instagram or here on this page. My Instagram is that kid underscore Mercado, MERCADO. Um, I post all my content on there. I also post shorts here on my YouTube, so make sure you guys are showing that content some love to really push this channel and um, not miss any of the content that I will be pushing out this upcoming baseball season. Because last year it was depressing for me as a Yankee fan. First year covering the team, and they didn't do too well, right? But they got Juan Soto, expecting big things. Garrett Cole, do what you got to do, get healthy. We got long-term goals, right? Beginning of the season isn't that important right now. Um, obviously, you want to get off to a hot start, but I feel like this offense can really help out with this pitching rotation that we have. Carlos Rodon looks amazing, way better than what he did last year. Really excited to see Marcus Stroman pitch the home opener against the Toronto Blue Jays. I'm just excited, man. Yankees start up against the Astros, a 4-game set, right? So that'll be fun. Um, Also, make sure you guys are, again, clicking that sub button on all the other channels on the network. You've got CTC, RBO, FFC, Dave's Doghouse, King's Talk with Joe Jordan, In the Red Corner, and the main show, Refuse to Lose. Right? We give you guys all of the sports news that you need. Click the link in the description to become a member. Get in these chats, have debates every single day, right? You feel strong about something, right? Put it out there. And I guarantee you that there will probably be somebody who disagrees with you, and there will be a very healthy debate about that said topic. So again, I appreciate you guys sticking through till the end. I will see you guys next time here on BWT. Peace.